Hey, Hazley. All right, I am first. Cades wanted me to make a SWAT shield, so I told him I would make that. So I'm gonna get this figured out. I'm gonna microwave that. Oh, do 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 do. You are the only person here right now, Hazel. Hazel. Are you having a good day? Are you enjoying the weekend? Are you still at your friend's house, or did your mom already pick you up? You get a few hours. I'm waiting for your mom to call me, actually. I'm always waiting for your mom to call me. Hazel. Ooh. What's up, Roadhunter? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Here, can you guys even see this? There we go. What's up, Jason? Heck yeah, cool. I like it. Good deal. Happy Saturday, everybody. Oh, somebody made me some art, so I printed it off because I can't figure out how to make it the cover for my channel because I'm not really good with technology. So yeah, that's what I got. So thank you. All right, so he wanted a SWAT shield, and I feel like we gotta make it smaller because it's gotta fit in this little kiln. All right, so then. And then this SWAT shield's gonna have a little window in it. I gotta make it a little smaller, I guess. Right now, I'm just making this. Cades, one of my channel members, he wanted a SWAT shield, and he's been asking for a while, and I have got to get that done for him because I really appreciate Cades. That'll be the little window there. And then it's got that little, and then we're gonna microwave it. We're gonna microwave it and melt it all together. Ooh. This is just for fun. It's just a little request. And then after that, I've got to fill up my rock tumbler, and I'm gonna sort through all the rocks, or not the rocks, all the glass we tumbled the other day. I got a whole jar of it, and it turned out pretty cool. I'm gonna list it on Etsy, and I think I'm gonna put it under jewelry glass. What is up, Yadira? It's so good to see you. Now, your mom gets off at 6 o'clock, Hazley, so she'll call me whenever she gets off. It's all good. I am just sitting here making this right now. This is for Cades. He wanted a request, and he asked for a SWAT shield, and I told him I would make him one. And it's just been dragging out. So this is it, I guess. And I'm gonna put just a line up here. And then I guess I'll take nail polish and I'll just put in like square letters, SWAT. Cold. Is it cold? Oh my goodness, no. Somebody made this for me. I don't know if you guys can see that. I forget who it was, but I printed it off. And then I'm gonna go through the glass we tumbled, and then we're gonna fill up the glass tumbler again and run that, because it takes about a week to do that. You got 1.5 feet of snow? Holy moly. That is a lot of snow. That's a blizzard. What? Holy cow, are you guys doing all right? Can you guys get out? I think that's what this kind of is like, that's what Cade's wanted. So yeah, I think that's what this is. Now I was gonna go outside and cut a piece of, what is this called? Oh goodness, I can't even think. What is this called? That thing right there. I gotta cut that. That's steel diamond plate. I gotta cut that. I just got my angle grinder in. I got a 7-inch angle grinder, so I can go ahead and get that cut. Cheez-Its. Ooh, welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so this is gonna get capped now, and we're just gonna melt that. That way the clear glass melts all together, and we'll see how this turns out. Like I said, there was no promises this will turn out too great, but I might be able to make what Cade's is wanting. Oh, thank you, Yadira. I love arts and crafts. I am a very crafty person. Now I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for about 10 minutes, 9 minutes, and then I'm just gonna let that glass cook together. And then once the glass is all melted together, I'm gonna let it cool in the kiln because stop and start are always in the same spot. I don't know why. Okay. So now I'm gonna look at the glass that we tumbled last week. So all the glass that we got to tumble last week that I was breaking up with a hammer, all of that is now in a jar. And you guys can tell me, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see it better too. Let me grab a towel to lay down here. That way I don't get all the sharp glass all over me. What's up, Kate? There we go. So this is all the glass I got done the other day, and we'll zoom in a little bit on that. Actually, I'm gonna put some gloves on so you guys don't see my chewed up fingernails. A Minecraft dirt block. Actually, there's some pieces of Technoblade in here that I made. It's like a guitar pick now. We're gonna go through and sort all this out and see what this glass turned into. Hi, Pilot. What's up? Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a phenomenal Saturday. I hope your weekend's going well. If you're new here, I hope you're having a swell day. Yadira, it's always a pleasure to see you. Cincinnati. No, you can call me, if you want to call me by my real name, Kyler, you may call me Cincinnatus Andrew or Cincinnati Drew for short. No, and if you guys want to make me more art like this, I really appreciate the time you guys put into that. So thank you guys for making the art for me. I really like that stuff. All right, let's see. I'm gonna zoom y'all in just a little bit so we can look at this glass and just look at some different pieces that we got through here. So it's all polished up, but these can be made into medallions. It's got a few little chips in it, but somebody can take this and grind this down, make it into something, put it in resin, make some cool little designs with it. Must be a cool necklace too. Yeah, I'm gonna list a lot of this on Etsy. Maybe a guitar pick. Somebody was asking me last night about a guitar pick. Or Natty Drew? Natty Drew? Andreas. Hello, hello, hello. This was the Bangles bee. Somebody wanted me to make a Bangles bee, so this is what that ended up turning into. And you can see they're just, that one kind of looks like a cat. Draw a little face on that, make a kitty cat. Well, then the smaller pieces, these are good for earrings or if somebody wants to make a ring. These are nice little pieces, good little necklace or charm bracelets. There's a few pieces that did get smashed, but those are just fuddy-duddies. We'll redo them. This one, these are my favorite though. Those pieces, that would be a nice little, it's white on the back, and then on the front, It's got all those different pieces of glass that just melted in, but the rock tumbler really smoothed that out. And just all the different colors, the opaque, the cathedral, just everything, all the clear glass. This one's actually got a hole already in it. There's so many different things you could do with this glass. And then people, like when I did the Technoblade, like it's a piece of his head, and that's one of the eyes from Minecraft. This was a flag. The other one I made into a whale. Oh, this is the head of that kiwi I made. See? Oh, anything with red. Yeah. It kind of gives Shark Tooth vibes. When you start looking at some of these, it's guitar picks or Shark Tooth vibes. Yeah, good choice, Jason. And you can see the glass just melted through and it just swirls a little bit. You can see how it just, so cool. Yeah, it's fake makeshift sea glass. And there's so many different things. You can see all the optical illusions when you peruse through. But these are, instead of them being sharp pieces of glass, they're small, but you can put these in resin. You can make these into flower petals or earrings or, I mean, anything your heart desires. Whatever your imagination is the limit when it comes to art, everybody. Oh, thank you for liking the stream, y'all. We're already at 12 likes. Thank you so much. Ooh, this one's cool. Orange is my favorite color. This one is interesting. Kind of looks like eyes. I'm melted in the microwave. I got microwave kilns and I just pop it in the microwave and I pull it out. And then when I pull them out, Jason, they aren't as pretty. I've got these over here. Let me grab. So when I pull them out, they're typically rough on the bottom from all the kiln paper. And that's just, you know, when I feel like there's different methods, you're gonna get different textures. But since I do it in the microwave, I've got to deal with the kiln paper in the microwave. The top's really pretty and smooth though. And you just get all those little jagged burrs around the sides and all that can be really sharp. So it's fun to just, you know, break the pieces off and then just take something like this, put that into a rock tumbler, and that'll turn into a necklace. Like something like this. That'll get all smooth. But I did take a hammer and break up a bunch more stuff. So, oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Viva la Kiwi. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some of these chipped, but I can just toss those in another round. I'm gonna try and make smaller pieces because I saw that there's a market for jewelry style or jewelry sized because people want to make rings with them. And this looks like a piece of candy corn that's been forgotten in your candy bag for years. That one's from the 60s. Yeah, see some of these little pieces, they did splinter, but yeah, I try to do a lot of red, white, and blues because those match a lot of different flags. I really like the multicolored ones. Yeah. And all the glass is smooth. This, I was trying to make a quilt so that it didn't turn out too well. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a phenomenal Saturday out there. If you guys are just hanging out, I appreciate you hanging out. If you guys are just, you know, doing a scroll by, thanks for scrolling by. And always remember to say hi. This was more of a beach theme. I did a darker blue, a lighter blue, the white, and what is that? Like aqua? Aqua? Ooh, that one's cool. You can see all the different colors melted into that one. And the swishes, the wispies. Hey, Deadshot, what's up? Welcome in. What's up, Lego man? Oh, good deal, Jason. Good deal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do this for a little while, and then I'm gonna go outside and play with my new power tools. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and just organize them out a little bit. You can see I did have this fused all the way through, and it was inside a piece of clear, and it's more exposed now. So some of these probably won't be that great for, you know, every project. It's all kind of ate up right there and cracked up. Just doesn't seem like a strong piece. It looks pretty though on this side. You have power too? Power tools. Power tools. Actually, we can open up my power tools and look at them here in a little bit. Oh yeah. See if I can find matching pairs like this. I could sell them on Etsy as an earring set or whatever so that the jeweler can figure it out and do it themselves. But just get a variety of similar things like that. Some pinks, yeah. I got a variety of stuff. I like these. I'm gonna have to sort through them and we'll figure out which ones. Yeah, that's pretty right there. I like that one. But all the glass is smooth and it's really cool. And now I'm gonna open the microwave and we're gonna look at that molten glass real quick. And I'll show you that. Oh, I melt the glass in the microwave like I'm getting ready to show you. Just give me a second, I'm gonna clean this up. And then I'll open the microwave, I'll pull that out. You guys will see that I melted glass in the microwave, and you can too. Just make sure you don't use the microwave that you eat with, and I'll just throw these over here. Make sure you don't use the microwave that you eat out of. I have one in my studio here. I'll show you. So this microwave is specifically just for glass, and I'm gonna set this up over here. Let me move those. All right, so you do want to be very careful when you pull this out of there we go. There we go. Actually, if I could try and pull this together. Just flop that glass down there real quick, trying to cover that up. Oh, it looks like I did a good job. It kind of looks like like a SWAT shield. No, this is how you know it's hot though. Like, it's not orange anymore, but watch this. It's crazy. Like, glass doesn't always look hot, but you're gonna see. Like, it's still orange. It does look like candy. Actually, I'm gonna pop this in for another minute and just help it kind of slump back together because I did kind of pull it. So I'll pop that back in the nuker for a minute and then we'll be good. We'll be ready to boogie. But now that we got that taken care of, I'll give this 3 minutes. Now that we got that taken care of, we can work on the rock tumbler and start filling a rock tumbler up with different glass. All right, let me turn these lights back on. Lights, camera, action. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Cincinnati Drew. Yadira, thank you for being Amazing, amazing. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys before I just chuck these in. I'll show you why I picked them. So this piece looks like it'd be a good necklace. So we'll chuck that in, see what gravity does to that. This one had a bunch of colors in it, the reds and everything, and it's really layered and it's a thicker piece. Be a cool medallion, another thick layered piece, so many colors. Hopefully that'll turn out cool as well. And some of these will break up into smaller chunks while they're in the cycle. So they'll, you know, like this, they'll chip, they'll break, they'll fall apart, and they'll make different looking gems and mix stuff up. But you can get, you know, some sickle looking ones like icicles. That one's got a lot of break in it, so probably not. And that looks, I think I would make that into a necklace I would wear. Make it into a big old ring, like the Green Lantern. Yeah, Jason, thank you. What you did with the groat one time? Did you say you ate it? I know somebody said they tried to eat it. Yeah, cute little pendants. Yeah, you get it. You get it. That's the piece of Technoblade. It's like a pig nose. I just like the pinks. And then this is kind of like a heart. And then this could be drilled right here, but we'll see what the rock tumbler does to it. That's got some layers in it. And then, all right, so, whoop. Sorry, everybody. All right. Now, I took these outside and bashed them with a hammer. So this one's gonna be multiple colors. Some more of that. I'm gonna end up getting all of this thing over here. I'm gonna get all of that done. So we're gonna have all this glass eventually turned into sea glass or fake sea tumbled glass. And if somebody wants a special order right now, I'm not really doing special orders, just to be honest. I think I have something on my Etsy shop where you can request it if you go to the link in my channel description. And there should be a place there. I feel like you can make a commission there and I'll do it. But right now, just with everything, like with me running multiple, like both of these companies, it's just, it takes a lot of time. That's why I wish I could go live every day and hang out with you guys. I really enjoy your guys' company, but no, I'm gonna get there. And once I get all this sea glass done, I'm going to, I'll list it on Etsy, and if somebody wants it here and there, but I'm full disclosure, I've kind of neglected my Etsy shop, and I haven't really uploaded a bunch. If somebody orders, I get the order out ASAP. Somebody ordered a Blue Jay, I had that shipped out the next day. So I do take priority when people do order, but that's why I just, I've cut back. Hey, Kathy, what's up? Ooh, that'll be a cool one. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Kathy. We're looking at glass, Kathy, and we're chucking it into the rock tumbler. That's Arts and Crafts Town. That's blue. That's kind of like a checkered piece. That's a thicker piece of glass. That with a little bit of blue in it. I think, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Kathy. There we go. And you can see the glass dust all over it, but it's all right. The grit will grind that down and make that smooth, but I really like orange and greens together. Actually, if that broke in half, that could make a cool set of earrings. So we'll see. We'll let gravity do its trick. And then you can I'm just gonna show you guys. This is all crushed glass. There's a lot of grit and frit. Actually, I'm not gonna throw all this in like that. I'm gonna gently pick it up and put it in because I want all that grit on the bottom so I can microwave it. And we'll microwave it and see what it looks like. Yeah, these will be little gems. Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. I really appreciate everybody stopping in. I appreciate everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you for being a friend. Oh, whoa. Travel down the road. The glass, that's right. This is where glass goes to be recycled again. That's the beauty of glass. This is all recycled glass, and you can see on the bottom of the bag here. Well, not really, but at the bottom of the bag here, you can see there's starting to get some frit down there. We're gonna collect all that, and we're gonna melt it here in just a few minutes. We're gonna see what we can make. That might be a cool piece of glass. I think I'm gonna get a piece of white glass and melt it on top of some different white chunks. That way you can see the colors. I saw that too, Kathy. Okay, that wasn't just me. I saw that too. I was like, wait a minute, what does that look like? So we'll put it in the rock tumbler and we'll let the rock tumbling take care of it. And those are just gonna be some, yeah, there's some clear, some red, that's just a blue. Oh, wow, yeah. I want to get some of these smaller pieces in because they would be good. Yeah, I was a little hesitant there. Good catch. Yeah, I do that. Hey, sheep, what's up? Yeah, we're like, we don't need to keep that. We'll chuck that in the rock tumbler. We'll let the gravity take that. Oh, namaste, namaste, queso ho. What is up? What is up, sheep? I'm very well, sheep. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. How's everybody doing over there? How's everybody doing on that side of town? Ooh. If just a few of these work out, they will be some remarkable pieces. Good, 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 good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm sorry you're busy with your studies, but it'll be rewarding in the end. You know it. And I'm excited for you, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, sheep. I'm proud of you. Yeah, put some of those little pieces in there too. Actually, I've got this little vial. What do you guys think? You think I should try and fill this up with little bits of fused glass that I've tumbled? That way, 'cause I mean, I can't fit too big a piece in here. It's got to be really small. All right, Medira said it. We're doing it. All right, let's sort out some of these. I'm not sorry. Ooh, I gotta. We'll do this because I feel like this will help get some of the. There we go. And the pieces, they'll get smaller once we get them through that rock tumbler and get them ground down. No, that grit I got, that new stage 1 grit that I got, it was so crazy. I typically, like the first batch I did, I had it in for 3 days, and the grit that came with the rock tumbler didn't really work. But this other grit that I got, I did it for 2 days, and it was almost too much. So, oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Kathy. Well, I appreciate you coming in, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Come back anytime, and if you ever have questions, Kathy, I'm always down to help. I do this, and I also run a not just stained glass, but I do a lot of stuff. But I do like plumbing and electrical and a little, yeah, I'm all over the place, Kathy. So I used to do this a lot more. You guys would see me probably 3 or 4 times a week, and I would post a bunch of shorts, but something's wrong with my phone. I used CapCut when I did editing, and if there's another app or something you guys recommend for editing, please let me know, because CapCut, for some reason, whenever I do editing, I just use the free version, but it wants me, or it doesn't want me to do anything. It wants the background noise is like shh, and I don't like that. It's like there's like a hissing noise or like a paper noise. So yeah, that's why I haven't really been editing. I gotta figure that out. I gotta like figure out a camera or something, or just find someone that wants to record me and do it for me. Oh, thanks, Sheep. Sheep, you're awesome. Yeah, I've been living my best life, just, you know, doing arts and crafts and doing repairs and helping out restaurants and businesses, whoever needs it. Oh, and I started going to a doctor, and he put me on some medicine that should make me feel a little bit better too. It's been making me feel a little off lately, but I feel like I'm gonna get better. Yeah, you can see this hammer polarized all this glass. Actually, you know what? Let's put a couple more pieces in here real quick. From here. And then that was a piece of a Labobo. A 24 karat golden Labobo. Labobo. Let's chuck that in there. See, I already did. So I was playing with the rock tumbler, trying to figure out, you know, like what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. Right, I think we're gonna go with this setup right here. What? What? Oh, goodness. What? People say the craziest stuff. Oh, goodness. Oh, I just turned this engine on. I'm going to turn that off. All right. Your deer is a ninja. Hiya! Hiya! Alright, I'm going to get a piece of white glass that I'm going to lay down, and that way I can put this frit all over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like try and Alright, so now what I need to do here is I gotta cut this glass down. It's too big. This glass is too big. I gotta get a piece of kiln paper. A piece of kiln paper. That'll all be good. Yeah, I get hot flashes and I don't like that. I get a little dizzy sometimes and I get like a heat, like my face feels flush. So I've got my fan on. I'm just like, whew, I gotta go on a diet. I gotta lose some weight now. All right, here we go. Good night, sheep. Sleep tight. And thank you for being a friend. Oh. Here, I'm gonna cut a few of these smaller actually. go. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then, ta-da! Yeah, if anything does really melt together, as soon as I put it in the rock tumbler, pull it out, it'll chip off. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take these glass crumbs. All right. I'm out of, I am in Georgia. I got my P.O. box listed in my channel description. If anybody is ever interested in mailing me anything, just don't mail me anything like spooky or weird. I mean, I guess weird is subjective, but I think people know what I mean. Like, oh, and don't mail me any live animals, please. I don't like that. I don't think we should mail things that are alive like that. All right, so see, it's all the different glass we got on there. And I'm going to now pop a lid on this bad boy. Whoop. And we're gonna put it in the microwave for 10 minutes. And that'll be good, good, good. Actually, this kiln kind of stinks. It's weird. I got a new kiln, and the new kiln I got doesn't want to. It doesn't want to cook as quick. I'm also surprised this microwave has lasted this long. So I don't know how many firings a microwave can actually withstand, but mine has done over 1,000. And it was already a 10-year-old microwave. So the fact that this microwave's still holding up is pretty remarkable, in my opinion. All right, so this is all the glass we got into the rock tumbler. Yeah, those pieces just seem like they're too small. We'll melt those into something else. All right, I gotta grab the grit now. Now this grit, you don't have to use a whole lot of it. I found that out because when it was done tumbling, there was just a ton of it that I ended up dumping into the driveway. Oh, they'll probably melt together and make like a different, interesting piece, and we'll see. It's trial and error. We're just having fun. Ooh. And then, whoop, whoop, whoop. And this is my grit. Let me see, I got a little shovel. I think I put 5 on it last time. I think I'm gonna put 3 or 2.5. You know, just a little pinch to grow on. Yeah, it'll melt together because it's all glass. It'll melt together, but I'm not sure how it'll turn out, to be honest. But if the stuff on the white earrings, or like white earrings, the white pieces that I was thinking that would be cool earrings. I think those will turn out really well too. But the plan is, in Yadira, it's a good idea, all the small pieces, I'm gonna start collecting them and dropping them into this bottle, and I can make a flower. Actually, yeah, I've got all these petals all over the place, all these flower petals. I've got them everywhere, actually, here. I got flower petals, all different colors, all over the place, and I can turn those into a little flower and put it in here. Like, oh, since you're new, I can show you, Kathy. I'm gonna swing you around town. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, some of these, like the lamp was a repair. That little lamp back there was a repair. This was a repair. I get stuff like this I made from scratch. I just like to make plants. Like I was on an orchid kick for a while. I made a bunch of those. Like for Christmas, or not Christmas, what was that? Halloween, I did that. I microwaved that, melted that down, painted that. I try to do like Halloween theme, and what was it? What is this? Thanksgiving, and then Halloween. Just, microwave some different things. I play around with the kiln, see what I can make. I've made like geese. I did a live. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I did a live stream, and I made this on a live stream, and that was a fun project. Like if you want to make 3-dimensional shapes, I made a plume bob, and I had to leave holes in it because as I was making it, it was just like moisture got trapped in there and it was fogging it up, and it annoyed me. So I got a can of air duster and I just blew air through it. But there's a piece in the center here that divides each one of these into their own little chambers too. So I couldn't really dry it out. And then I made a tetrahedron. And oh, these were fun too. I got these. A lot of people have seen these little disco ball things, and I've got some of my stuff. Some stuff for sale on my Etsy shop, but I just don't have a ton of stuff. I've got to update it. It's just, running around doing everything. I've been too busy, but I'm going to get there. But yeah, the idea was that because they've got a hole right here. You can hang these up and you could make them into a chandelier. And then, little spiders. Oop, hold on. My little dog's barking, so now all my old dogs are barking. I gotta check on them. Hold on. What's wrong? It's okay. It's fine. You tricked me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Amazon pulled up and the dog started freaking out. That's what So I just put a couch in front of the front window. So now when anyone comes up, my little like Schnauzer Chihuahua dog, she goes nuts. Yeah, this was a turtle light. That was an easy repair. I did not build these like little like I built the dragon. Like I built that. But here, I'm gonna take you guys off the stand. It's hard to. So I didn't build like that. The tail was completely smashed, and I got it on eBay for $12, and they retail for around $50. And I just fixed it, and it was really fun and easy. This had a few broken squares around the side down there at the bottom, and I fixed those. That was easy to repair. This, actually, I was gonna make this as a Halloween light. Like I got it all set up. I was gonna make it into like a Beetlejuice themed house. And that's like, you can see that this is a copper foil method. This is the copper foil method. This right here is the leaded method. Those are actually strips of lead came that are going down there, and zinc is what's holding it all together. I think this is 1/2" zinc channel, and that's just the U zinc channel, yeah. And then I did the roof. This is a fun little project, though. It's got the bay window here that pops out. So the front bay window, and then getting those little porch pillars on there. But the idea was to make this, and these are glass, too. These are glass little pony beads. I think they're called pony beads. Or seed beads. They're seed beads, but they're glass, so it counts. It's glass. Back here, I've got, this was like a misfit plant from just tons of little leaves and stuff from plants like this one I made, this one, just, you know, different plant leaves that I've made over time. And I just, yeah, I rigged them all up and put them all together. That's why, like, this one petal is right there and right there. This one's got a red, the yellow is over here. There's just a lot of stuff. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Molly. Molly, it's good to see you. Yeah, the dragon was a fun project. I really like the dragon. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Yovame? Yovame? Thank you, Yovame. Thank you, Kathy. You're very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I was on an orchid kick for a while, though. I made a bunch of these. And, yeah, when I get bored, I paint, too. I just do all kinds of stuff. I play around. I like to have fun. This one down here, actually, this pig, I was thinking about putting wings on it and make it into a flying pig. And then this, I was thinking about putting, what was I thinking about doing? Making the legs longer and making it look like one from Lord of the Rings. And then I got a frog down there. There's more plants down there. And like these are little globs, little turtle globs. Oh, do you like the orchids? Here, I'll take you in here and I'll show you some other stuff. I gotta make sure I don't dox myself and like show off too much personal things. Hold on. So this is a window that I made. This is probably, I'm gonna say this is like 4 feet by 2.5 feet, maybe 4.5 feet tall. And it was fun. I got a piece of rebar here and a piece of rebar here to help keep it safe. But this is all lead channel when I put that together. And I tried to make it like a Minecraft theme. If you see like the bottom down there, you can see there's grass and like little flowers, and you go up the tree, it's bark. I did a bunch of different greens to make it feel like it was, yeah, I just wanted to make it feel like it was just different depths, and then the little flowers, the pink glass all throughout, and then the blue sky with some clear to let some light in. And then what else? Like this. This was a fun piece. So I just drew this up. I actually made a short of this. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are all so kind. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Yeah, I just got to get batteries in it. It should be, you know, I don't know, I'm dragging. This was my first lamp that I made. Yeah, that was my first lamp that I made. And then let me go up here. This is another clock that I made, and I did the rounded top on it. And then a business card holder. So it's like, why not? You gotta have something. It's all dusty. I gotta get up here and clean all this. Another plant, swan, another clock. And then I gotta get through all these palm trees. Like I did this, somebody was like, oh, 99 Nights in the Forest, and this is the amulet for it. So I made that, because it's a 3-dimensional one. And then I did, what is that? A butterfly, but this is a real butterfly. I found, it was next to a spider's web, and the piece down here wasn't, you know, all together, but I was like, we can save that. We can make that into something. This butterfly will be reborn again. But I sandwiched it between clear and blue glass. And then, and then I did Lapras from Pokemon. And then this was Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And then I did these windows. These are 3 foot by 3 foot windows, these squares down here. And they've got the beveled glass in them. And I really liked the beveled glass. So when I built this, I also, oh my gosh, I got to clean all this. I had to do my spring cleaning. As soon as we get off here, I'm about to deep clean all these windows. I really like this one though, with the bevels there. And then the design I found, she was like holding, there was like a dove coming down here. And I was like, we're going to put an orange butterfly there. And I did her hair a little different. I thought she'd look better with the amber hair. And then over here, this is like the opposite because I had 2 of those bevel clusters. You can see like, bam, that's the same. But then this one's just a lady playing a lute. But this was the thing I didn't like. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got the glass for the water, and it was supposed to be it was the same, all marked the same. But that glass was not the same. You can clearly see there are 2 distinctly different shades of color. That's not the same. One of these things no, they're not the same. There is Sonic the Hedgehog. And then we've got this right here, this peacock. And then if I can zoom in, you can see up there, that's a leaded piece right there. And then I had spinners on these little things right here that are hanging down, but I gave those away as a gift to someone. But yeah, and then, oh, I gotta turn on a light and get out of this jungle. Hold on. Whew. Oh, here, I made this too. This was just a tiny one that I put together. I don't know, I was thinking about submitting a claim or an application to the Guinness Book of World Records and seeing what the smallest Tiffany style stained glass sculpture is. And I think it might be this, because it's small, but I don't know, we're gonna see. But yeah, it's a small little sculpture. I can make it smaller too, because every piece was hand cut, ground, foiled, all that. And then let me turn on some lights. And then like this right here. So I fused a bunch of different glass and I had extra leaves. This is a rondelle. This is like some gems. I was like making stoplights, just fusing random stuff, carrots, whatever, flowers. But you can see, I just soldered all of it together. I made it into like some abstract piece. That was fun. And then, oh, this one. Back up a little bit so you can see. that. And then, yeah, that was a fun piece. It's a 3 foot by 3 foot window right there. And then, let me go up here. That's a fern that I did, and then the orchids. And then I did like daisies. I tried to make a variety of plants. So I made all those glass flowers up there, and then if I can get on my tiptoes, you can see. I really like flowers and plants, so I just, I went kind of wild and just kept making them. Ugh. I'm on my tiptoes, sorry. It's a little crooked, everybody. But you guys are actually giving me help because now I can see what I gotta clean. This is a pendulum clock. I gotta get that going, but for some reason this one, you can see in there I had to put a paper towel because when I built this, I made it just a hair too small, and it clanks, and it drives me nuts, so I can't have that one going together. And hey, Nick, what's up? Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. And then let me see here. Hold on, I've got more. Hold on. We're gonna go outside. These are the ones I keep in over here. So please pardon the mess. This was a mosaic though. I did that one. I microwaved all the glass over time, and that's all the different pieces we got there. And I made that into a mosaic, and then I did a poll, like what color should the grout be, and this one, everybody chose blue and green, and it was a fun piece. I just, I tried to do variety, but you can see if you look at them, there's a carrot in that one. I like carrots because I like the orange and the greens. Like those are my favorites. And then this one was a fun piece. They're all fun, actually. I say this one was a fun. They were all fun. They were all, you take your time when you're doing a project and you get to really make them and enjoy them and see, like, oh, that was a fun method. But this one, for example, this was that's the Tiffany method. This is the Tiffany method right here. But you can see on this one, the clear glasses, I used a variety. That way it gave it, something special because it's like the Dratini was just one solid thing. And then that is Blastoise. And then this one is a leaded piece. Those are lead those panels right there. That's all lead. And I just popped that together. And this is one pattern that I've done probably 10 times. I try to do it once a year just to see, like how I did it different. And then, I can't really, I'm like at an angle. Hold on. There we go. I can use the handy dandy zoom button here. Russell, I may do that actually. It was clanking in there and it was driving me bonkers and I couldn't deal with it. That's why that one clock, the pendulum just doesn't go. I don't even have batteries in it. I don't have batteries in a lot of them. But yeah, whoop. But they're all fun. And yeah, all right, let's go back to the glass room. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You guys being good? All right, we're back in the studio. Now this is what I got to cut right here. I'll give you guys a better look. I got to cut this, so I just had a new tool brought over. Oh, thank you. I try to whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. I really appreciate all y'all. You all are very kind. And this is what I got in the window here in my little studio. I mean, I've got all my orchids and yeah, I got glass. I got to clean this up, you guys. It gets cluttered. Like I throw bags over like bevel clusters, but Yeah, it does get kind of hectic in here. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, okay. So now we're doing this. I got way sidetracked. Oh my goodness. We just went on a house tour, y'all. I've I haven't done that in a long, long time. How many types of glass? What do you mean? Are there a bunch of stained glass stores in Clearwater? I haven't been to Clearwater in a while. The last time I went, I think it was 2016 was the last time I was in Clearwater. And then I think it was St. Pete's, something like that. Something like, I don't know. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Kathy. Yes, thank you all for being so kind. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to fill this up with some water. All right, so now that we got that, we got the water on this, the water's in there. I'm gonna pop the lid on it. And there's another lid somewhere. Oh my goodness, I gotta find that. Oh my goodness. There we go. There it is. Bam. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Oh, I got you, Russell. I got you. Yeah, I'm in Savannah right now, in the Savannah area. I think the closest glass store to me is probably, it's another YouTube channel. It's Artie RV Studios, and they're Conway Glass in South Carolina. So I think that's actually the closest shop to me, unless there is one down in Savannah. Other than that, I would have to go online to get supplies, and I would have to go to Franklin Art Glass or Delphi Glass. Delphi Glass, I believe, is in Lansing, Michigan. You have Kokomo Glass in Kokomo, Indiana. You have Norwood Glass in Aurora, Indiana. You have Franklin Art Glass, which is in Columbus, Ohio. I think it's in German Village, and they've been there for a while. It depends too, like what you're looking for. Like some studios and shops specialize, but yeah, like if I need something in particular here, I gotta go for a little bit of a drive, or I have to, I have to figure it out. I have to order it and have it shipped in. But this is a fun project. So I got another jar. Some fun little pieces. Oh yeah, Franklin Art Glass has been there for, I'm gonna say, at least 100 years. I think Gary's the owner right now, and they have a huge warehouse. They have just everything. I like it because I can go there and get sheets of glass cut in like quarter sheets or half sheets. They don't just make me get the square foot sheets. They'll give you big chunks of glass, and that's what I like to work with. That's how I made my clock out there, the blue clock, and then I try to organize it too. So I have a lot of my glass surplus. Every time I break stuff, I always try to save my glass and organize it out. That way I've got plenty of it. But then it's like I got my lamp forms up there. Those are actually what I use to make different lamps. Those are Odyssey lamp forms. I prefer the Odyssey lamp forms over the Warden lamp forms because the Warden lamp forms are styrofoam, and they typically, if I have one in here, this is what a Warden lamp form looks like. Not this, but they look like that. They're styrofoam, and they melt and they burn. But this was for a banker's lamp. Where do you sell stuff from here? It would be on my Etsy shop. If you go to my channel description, you can scroll down and there's a link tree, and you can click that and it'll show you some of my other social media things that I've got. And then it'll show you, what will it show you? It'll show you my Etsy shop. And that's where you can see some stuff that I've got for sale, and you can peruse that. I think I got some Disney stuff, some Pokemon stuff. The Pokemon typically sell really quick when I list them, but right now I've got over 1,000 things in my house. Like, I'll show you guys this. Whenever I make, I really don't sell a whole lot. I really kind of neglect that. So let me see here. So just to give you an idea, when I open a drawer, I like my carrots. Ooh, like dragonflies. I just want to make sure I don't have any like papers in these drawers as I'm opening them. Like, there's just like some of these drawers, like there's stained glass in there and there. Night lights, butterflies. I got a lot of glass. Do I have any down here? Yeah, I've got some down here. I think this. It's a sunflower. Well, it hangs like that. But yeah, I don't know. I like to make stuff and then I end up tucking it away. And one day it'll come in handy, I guess. But I have a lot of glass that I've just over the years accumulated, and you know, like I just kind of pile it all up. And like I got night lights here. Yeah, a lot of people like Disney. If you have something in particular, it's like I'm not taking commissions right now or requests just because I've got so much on my plate right now going on, but I will eventually start doing, I'll do some requests and stuff like that, and we'll see what we can get going. I would like to give a quick shout out to all my channel members. So, thank you, Job and Autumn. You've been my first channel member, and I really appreciate you. You've been around for a while. Nick, I appreciate you. Art by Jaiva Narishi BFA. She's a phenomenal artist, hyper-realistic and calligraphy, as well as our friend Vinny Art Studio. Check out Vinny Art Studio and Art by Jaiva Narishi BFA, and you won't regret it. Their art's like a photograph. Richard Addiston, Lala Blue, Yogi Bear, Jimmy H, Petra Lemons, C&D Vlogs, the one that we just made the SWAT shield for in the microwave, Lily Yuki, Luke Brown, and Chevy. So thank you all for being channel members. I greatly appreciate your support, and I hope you're doing well out there. And thank all of you for hanging out today and just, you know, chit-chatting with me and enjoying this awesome Saturday. What is it? It's almost 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. Ooh, I gotcha. Yeah, good deal. Did you do a mosaic, or did you make a window or a lamp, or was it just a fused glass piece? I try to sort out glass here too. I've got blue, green, some yellows. I try to, you know, more fused glass. I got flowers over there. Those are actually repairs on the table. And I got my wires all set up. Ooh, my wires all set up over here. Got my orchid collection up there, some of my orchids. But these are, I'm surprised. This one actually went in spike right there. You can see. So that orchid's gonna have some flowers. Oh, a seahorse. I gotcha. speaking of seahorses, that's what I've been, I got right here. I was supposed to be working on this, but I've just been so busy. I got sidetracked and we haven't gotten this seahorse together, but I got to get these pieces foiled up. I like seahorses and I like the nautical themes. I really like them. Bam. Heck yeah. Well, I really appreciate all of you guys hanging out today. Yadira, I want to give you a huge shout out. Thank you so much for being a ninja. Yadira, you make my heart happy, and I really, really appreciate you and your time and your companionship, just your company. Just you're an awesome person. And I hope everything's going well on your end, Yadira. Jason, it was good to see you today. Kathy, it was a pleasure to meet you and have you hang out today. Yoga May, it was nice to meet you as well and talk to you. And I microwave the glass. I use a microwave kiln, and if you look at my shorts tab, you can see, if you just scroll through my shorts tab, you can actually organize it. Once you click on my shorts tab on my channel, you have the option, you can click the most popular videos or the latest videos. And if you go to the most popular videos, you can scroll down and you'll see the ones, it'll start off with like my shorts that have had over 1 million views, and then it goes down that way. And you can just peruse and see, but I've done a ton of different things, and I melt glass in the microwave. I've made leaded panels. I've made lamps. I've done a lot of stuff. I'm not really a great video editor. I'm gonna get there one day, but yeah, I'm not perfect. Russell, it was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you and chit-chatting with you. It's always good to meet other glass people. And if you guys ever have any questions about glass and you just are curious, you're like, hey, I want to know about stained glass, or I want to know this. If I know the answer, I'm going to help you. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to find it for you, because I think art is for everybody, and we got to enjoy it, and we got to take care of each other, because when the tides rise, all boats sail, and that's the way it goes. So everybody, I really appreciate your company today. You all, oh, and we got 29 likes today. Heck yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. My goal is always 25 likes, and we hit the goal. We got 29 likes today. So thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed to the channel today. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Where's the microwave glass? The microwave glass is here. I'll show you real quick. Whoop, whoop. This is the one we just microwaved. This is all that. It didn't turn out too pretty. But that's their microwaved glass. Yeah, some of it's gunked up. Like, I think that right here, I gotta use something smaller because my finger won't focus. So, because it's hot, I can't go in there. Right here, I think it's separated from the darker piece, and right here. So, like, there's little blobs, and I'm gonna be able to break up all these little blobs over here. And yeah, we'll have some cool art. And here, let me put the lid back on. That's hot. Whew. It is hot, hot, hot. Da, 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 da. It's so hot, hot, hot. And then this is what Cades wanted. He requested a SWAT shield. I think that's like his favorite show. But it's got like the little window there, and I'm gonna put SWAT below it and paint and be like, bam! Hey, a confetti glass. Oh, it just cracked. No, I knew it was gonna happen. Well, it's the thought that counts. Oh my goodness. And then here, I also saved the dust from the grinder. This right here, whenever I'm done grinding glass, that's actually what ends up in the grinder. So I scrape that out and I try to save that. And I melt that too. I try to recycle every bit of it. Like crumbs, as a glass artist, 99.999% of glass artists have zero glass waste. And people will come in and they'll see me doing like a 5-hour stream where I'm sitting here and I'm breaking glass, but all these little chips that come off, and they think I'm wasting this. I don't waste this glass, y'all. This glass gets melted, or it gets reused, or we're put in a rock tumbler or something. All this glass gets reused, and it gets, repurposed. It's something like that. That's our whale. That's our French whale. Bonjour. Bonjour. Yeah, a little bit of everything, but I try to get some pieces foiled. That way I have stuff to go for projects. If I'm like, I get a wild hair and I'm like, oh, we're doing some arts and crafts today. Hey, Sky. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this was a fun little project day. And then this one was the second batch that I did of sea glass. I think this did better because I used better grit for stage one, but I am gonna get some more materials here before too long. I did get some of these bottles, and the plan is now to fill up these little bottles with pieces of glass that are fancy. Get those in there, but they gotta be small pieces that are small enough to plop in there. But I'll make some, yeah. Yeah, heck yeah, I appreciate you. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, you guys all have a phenomenal day. Don't work too hard. And as always, everybody, what am I saying? I'm going to keep talking. I want to keep talking. No, I got to go. Okay, everybody. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for hanging out.